Hey guys, I wanted to talk today about a broad subjects about a bunch of things that actually built into each other. When I became a target individual, 2014, I did not know what's going on, why things are happening to me in my life. I started to learn, started to search, to figure out why things are done to me, why me. And initially, I did not know. I thought it's a game. I was kind of toying with the enemy, and I was having fun doing it, and I was pissing everybody, and I enjoyed it because I was exercising my freedom. And that wasn't true. Where I've learned this program, it takes away your freedoms. As I said in many of my videos, that freedom is an idea, is not actually exist. We are all slaves to the system. The system is built on me, and how I could benefit myself. How could I oppress people? How could I be rich? How could I enslave humanity? How could I get them to work every single day and for the rest of their life, and buying a house that they never own, buying things that they never own? If they stop paying taxes, the government will come and, take it and sell it, and give you whatever you have left. But owning something, is an idea that is sold to people to get them to believe that they are something in society. They've actually excelled. They are made something from their life. They are accomplished and stuff. That's all. It's all fabrication. It's not real. It's all a lie. Only the rich will get richer, and the poor will get, poorer. They are the one who are suffering the most. The people on top, they don't care about you. As I said, Michael Jackson sang about it. He says, "We don't care about you. They don't care about us," and that's what he said. And clearly telling you they really don't care about you. And when you guys are learning to this, when you come to the realization of this is what's going on, unification will come in time. This planet is going through a transition. Things are changing. People are not buying what they're getting anymore. They're not interested. They could see through the lies and deception, and they are in the know now. You know what I mean? It's gonna reach a point where all the people on top will be on the bottom, because people don't want that in their life anymore. You know what I'm saying? Humanity, by prediction, humanity is gonna take over, and these people will be the oppressed one. I have learned through oppression a lot, being put in this program after 2014, the first time. That's where I started to realize things were happening to me and stuff. I started to notice things like unraveling, and stuff. When I realized that I was being violated, and my rights were taken away, and I've been accused of something. Initially, I didn't take it seriously. I thought this is a game. I was having fun. I was, pissing them off because I enjoyed doing that, because I knew they're not going to be able to touch me and stuff like that, because I thought I was exercising my right, my freedom. And that was not true. They could put you in this program where they could do shit to you, and they can make you sound crazy, where you're trying to explain it to people. You're telling them this is what happened. And, things are, coming into my life, either they're coming into your house, they rearrange your furniture, move things around, key in your car, and doing stuff like that. That's when I started to notice, they threw shit on my back door of my house, and they do stuff like to make you think what's going on. They get the entire community harassment, but apparently it exists in Canada, and they got them to get together to harass me. I wasn't harassing them. They're the one who are persuaded to harass me by the university I've gone and I work for. And and intentionally I didn't think everything was linked. And then I realized that everything is connected together. They all work together. You know, the police, the fire department, the schools, the professors, your boss, everybody started to say things to you. I was like, how do they know this? Or, you know, sure, you notice, you know, as a target individual, you notice things. You know, we're quite vigilant. We know what's going on when it's done. We're not asleep. This planet is going through a great awakening, and people are changing. People are not buying what they were given. They're not buying into the lies, and you have to own a property. You have to own a business to be, you know, someone who's respected in society and stuff like that. About they're getting all people to chase some money, and they work for the rest of their life for something they never own, and happiness. They basically they're taking away happiness from the people, selling them the idea you have to own something, you have to go to university, you have to get a degree, you have to get some sort of a title to go to get in life, to get a job that pays well, have a boss, and people always sitting on top are the one controlling the money. You know, it's people always chasing the money. It's never-ending cycle. I think it's a form of abuse. When you abuse someone, makes them work the rest of their life for something that is rightfully theirs, but you're not giving it to them. People were not buying this anymore. They are standing up to the politicians, to the governments, and they are saying, no, we don't need this shit anymore. And they are awakening to take charge of their life and teach how to drive change. The planet is being awakened as we speak, transitioning to something else. All the animals and humans and every living things in this earth and galaxy are changing. Is changing to something else. We are being awakened to see things for what they are. The enemy live in fear because they want to be on top always. They don't want to be on the bottom. But the table is gonna turn, and who's on top will be on the bottom, and they will learn what oppression is like when you oppress somebody intentionally because you have issues with power and control, and that's your problem. This is their problem. It's not my problem. You know what I mean? If you need help with your problem, you should go see a shrink. You should see a doctor who can help you with this. But you don't want to change. These people don't want to change because if they think there's something wrong with them, they'll take a pill for it. Why they're pressuring everybody to take a pill? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you take a pill? And keep injecting people with things so you will not get this upgrade, you know, coming from the sun. But things it's gonna come. It's gonna change, and you know, I know God is great. Justice is gonna reign on them, regardless what's happening. So, it was initially when I was first being targeted. I didn't know why I was being attacked through radiation and stuff like that. But radiation it breaks your DNA helix. Basically, it breaks your DNA structure. and it would when that happens, other diseases, sickness that God had that bubble of protection over your DNA to to take care of your health will not work. You'll become sick for a long time. Your body is not able to defend itself, and they usually attack your spinal cord and spinal fluid and chakra system and stuff, because the chakra and the spinal fluid and all of that is connected to every single organs. The spinal cord control every single cell in the body, and control every single organ. They're all connected. So that's why when they attack you, they attack that part of your body. So you are not able to heal or feel better or be cured from diseases and stuff, and they're able to make you sick, get you sick forever. I believe their intention is to sacrifice you for idol, their fake idol and stuff like that. It's not a true God. It's something that they deemed important to them, but it's not the true creator of all things. They work with the left hands because they work with dark things, magic and stuff, and the left hand path is not a good path to follow. It's not good. If you want to follow that path, then you'll be willing to curse people, and do magic on them, and do witchcraft on them and stuff like that. Willing to hurt somebody you don't know because somebody else says you should hurt them. You understand? I could never do that. Do things to hurt somebody that I don't know or I've been told to do it. The occult, they don't really care about us, and they don't really. They all care. All they care about is in control, about being on top, about getting people to do what they want, and or if you don't do it and retaliate, and they would lie about you, accuse you of things you've never done, because you dare to stand up and say, no, I'm not doing what you want me to do. I'll do what I want to do. And that's what they don't like. So they, when you start to become very sick, they get all your chakra system unaligned. They basically, the attack create a lot of issues with your health, and they're constantly attacking that part of your body because they don't want you to heal. They don't want you to feel better, and they have no reason or justification to say, oh, we've done it because of this. Because whatever one person seemed to find offensive is not offensive to anybody else for speaking their mind and defending themselves. When I first got attacked, I was in my own house. I didn't really go and attack my neighbors. I didn't do shit to them. They are the one who were paid to harass me. These professors are wicked and evil, all getting paid to do this. And one of them got me enrolled in this program, because the person who got me in this program, when I initially started noticing, I heard somebody speaking to me during my sleep, asking me questions and stuff like that. And I felt like somebody is in my head, And I was like, I didn't know what it was. But I heard this professor and another guy let's say his name is Taylor, and let's say that professor, the professor, his name is Peter, maybe, and they were talking to me, and Taylor guy says to Peter, "Oh, he's great. Where did you find him?" You know, and like there, you know, when somebody talking to about you, but you're there listening to the conversation, and this is how it happened. So when I begin to notice that, I threatened that professor. I said I'm gonna go to police and I'm gonna file, uh, charges against this harassment, this blah blah blah, and so they were trying to get me fired from the job that I had. And when I refused to quit, uh, Taylor guy said, "You're not gonna quit. We're gonna make your life difficult for you." So when I finally, I couldn't quit. I was putting my house for sale, and I wanted to hold on to the job until I sold the house. But when I put my house for sale, I realized that my neighbors were telling people who came into the house not to buy my house. And they basically they were saying all these negative things about me, about how horrible of a person I am. I didn't speak to my neighbors. Only one person was my next door neighbor, that the one I spoke to. The other ones are not very welcoming. You know, I lived in this redneck neighborhood, full of hate and jealousy and stuff. And people thought, when I lived in that neighborhood, had a job and everything. They thought I was a drug dealer, a black guy, drive a nice car, live in a nice house. Must be a drug dealer. What does he do for a living? So they got that guy next door to come into my housewarming party and to snoop around, asking my friends shit, and kind of gathering information, trying to figure out any stuff. So I was working a legitimate job, and I wasn't like selling drugs, Yeah, I had my partying, I did enjoy life and overindulge, and which is fine. But I felt being attacked on that mindset. It wasn't good because it made me angry, because I wanted to defend myself. I wanted to speak out against injustices is happening to me, against these people who broke the law, many laws, to get to me by driving this harassment community, whatever, to work around the clock. These people were on a schedule, and when the sun goes down, they came into my house. I hear somebody opening the back door. I hear my alarm system going off, and stuff like that. They were just messing with me, doing stuff. And when I set up my alarm, and I was like, how would they know my password? So I kept changing the password. They kept knowing it. And I did not know that they were actually accessing reptilian brain, or the lower brain, during my sleep, and basically asking me. One time I woke up in the middle of the night when somebody asked me what's my password for my email, what's my password for my phone, what's my password for my alarm system, and stuff like that. And because sometimes I'd be really fast asleep, I didn't know if I told them the passwords, but apparently I did, because they seem to know the password to my router, password to my phone, password to everything. They know everything. They get this information illegally by entering somebody's mind during their sleep. It's violation. It's a prime violation. God says, when you are in a room, you are safe. That's what God says. You know what I'm saying? You are safe. But apparently, somebody can come into your life. They can break this promise that God given, and because they feel they could do that. And then when I was deeply planted in this program, shit kept happening to my family. As you know, I mentioned in the past, they killed my mother. They made my brothers and sisters sick. And they did just shit to me. You know what I mean? I kept losing money. Just things not working out. When I'm going somewhere, things are not really working like it should be. Where before I've been targeted, everything worked out like a charm. You know, everything it just flow. You know, naturally into space, into place. It's not. I just felt like I'm pulling teeth. I was like, why things are not working? And then I started to realize that all this was witchcraft. These witchcrafts, I've learning about witchcraft that make you forget things, make you be late, oversleeping, making you. There is witchcraft for everything, pretty much. The left side, the left path side, or that one is dark. It's very dark, and this is what people believe. These people you're dealing with, they are doing because they have no remorse, they have no mercy, they don't care about you. If they care about you, they wouldn't kill your mother, they wouldn't hurt your family, where they're all innocent in this. If I piss them off because I try to go to court and I try to go to the police and I try to do, raise hell on them, my family hasn't done anything to you. So the question is, why would you hurt somebody who has not done anything to you? Yeah, because they are trying to stress me out. They're trying to make me more sick. Stress, the number one cause of death. They know that. And that's what they're using against you. And I reach a realization that after they done all these horrible things to me, they want me to forgive them. They came around many times in my dream trying to set up a situation or bring in somebody I used to know or like in my life, if I'm willing to forgive them and stuff. They think what happened in a dream state is going to happen in real life. When I'm awake, I'm a completely different person than I'm sleeping. So if I'm going to forgive you during my sleep, I'm not going to forgive you in real life. And that's the dumbest thing to think, for these people to think they could actually stress me or get a forgiveness because I was sleeping and they told me the idea, forgive us initially. And now they're doing it and stuff. And I told them, I made a few videos telling them they better not come near me. I am not forgiving anyone. And if this professor walk into my life today, right now, walk up to me and say what they're sorry, that's nice. I'm not going to forgive you. So what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Can you bring my mom back from dead? Can you make her? Can you make my brother not suffer? My sisters not suffer? Can you take all of that you've done to my family and to my mom? Go away? What you've done to me, go away? You can't just be sorry. You have put a lot of people in this program, and you've made them suffer. You very calculated evil tactics you've done, using psychology, using bullshit, using deception, lies, and fabrication, and experimenting on people. Unwilling participant. I am not a willing participant. I did not agree to this. I did not say yes, I want to join this program. I did not say, where can I sign? I didn't say none of that shit. You seem to be, you fabricate a lie, you make something up, and you make the person appear to be guilty of something they've done. and then they begin to do shit to you. And so, and when you can do all of that, you undo everything you've done to me and my family, bring my mom from the dead, then I'll forgive you. Other than that, don't approach me, don't talk to me. I have nothing to say to you. I don't want to see you ever. I don't want to have any association with you all. I don't. No, I will never, and I will never, and I'm not in a position to forgive anybody. When you are intentionally trying to hurt somebody, because somebody said so, you don't have your own mind. You can make your own decision. You can't just do something because somebody ordered you to do it. And forgiveness out of the question. And so it's a little bit random. What all target individuals you need to do is to align their chakra system. Try to detox your system out of radiation. Try to heal yourself by aligning your chakra and connecting to the source. When your chakra unaligned, your body cannot heal. And they disconnect you from the source within. Basically, the source is your heart chakra. Like, it's your heart chakra that was first created. When a baby's first, through creation, when the eggs start to form, and the embryo and all of that, and the first thing that is created in a human body is the heart, and everything else it goes over the body and stuff like that. And so the heart is your source. You need to connect, and you need to also unify your 7 chakras. You need to unify your 7 chakras. Some people suggest to unify the 14, but I would say the 7 chakras is the most important, because they are the one embedded within your human body, within your physical body. And just focus on that. Align your chakra, connect to the source, detox your body from radiation and stuff. They're going to continue, to attack you with radiation and do stuff like that. And until you are in a place where you cannot be touched. I realized that 2 places that you cannot be touched is Iran and Russia. That's why they have a war with Russia and Iran and stuff. They hate Russia and they hate Iran and stuff like that, because this is 2 countries that said no. We're not gonna experiment on people. We're not gonna do this shit to people and stuff like that. And that's why they become an enemy of the West. And there's a lot of information that online that I can get into, but it's going to be a long, big discussion. Just when you hear something, just, listen with your gut and do what your guts tell me, with your heart. And if something doesn't resonate with you, and if you feel it's not the right information or given, you'll be able to make that right decision. And this is, I hear things, and I know when I've been told a lie and trying to be misled and stuff. I'm always good at that. Anyhow, that's what I wanted to kind of speak about, and it's a little random, but I just feel like talking about everything, and I'm just kind of giving people information what happened to me. And I'm being very honest in this recording, and I'm telling you everything you needed to know, and not leaving anything out. And these people, they're going to listen to this conversation that I share with you today. They ask them to come to me and tell me there is one information I misinformed you. Nothing. I told you everything to the T. Like, these people done what I just mentioned to me, and I'm before I wanted to understand why it was done, and and I just don't care anymore to know. I don't care why I want what it was done to me, because it's done. It came from a bad place in the soul. There's some people have dark souls, where they do not care about hurting anyone, and they do not care when they do something so vicious and evil to someone, and never apologetic. They're never really sorry. They don't feel anything. They don't feel the pain of others. So when somebody cries for help, cry me a river, and we don't care. We don't care about your pain and agony, what you're going through. So shut the hell up. That's how I was treated. I'm continue to be treated that way. I'm still continue to be attacked with radiation during my sleep. I'm waking up at the night, coughing blood when I brush my teeth and stuff. They doing shit to me like that because they just feel like they could do it. They do it behind closed doors. They do it to you when you sleep and you're unaware. They do it to you when you're talking on the phone, having your phone attack you with radiation. They do all this shit to you. You know what I'm saying? They're using technology against you. They're just pure wicked. They think they're great people. I doubt that. Anyhow, sorry, a little bit of a rant, but it's very truthful. It came from a good place, from my heart, and I'm telling you exactly what I've gone through. This is just, a drop of what happened to me. If I talk about what happened to me, it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be a series, a series of, TV program that goes forever, to infinite, But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just wanna speak about what's happening to me. It helped me. It helped me with my. Healing process. And recently, I contacted a spiritual healer, holistic person, to help me heal. And I think, one thing, the holistic to heal also the past trauma. Past trauma plugs or clog your chakra. Basically, create blockages in your chakra. So when they're attacking you because you trauma, the experience, trauma of losing your mother, that's what happened to me. A trauma of being inflicted with pain, attacked during, your shower, shocked in your head. Accidents happened intentionally, having people run you over, people following me around and stuff, fear, abuse, all of that create blockages in your chakra. So I contacted someone to help me, release all those blockages, and so I can continue to heal. But if I were to go to this holistic person and they tell me I have to forgive these people, I don't think I'm going to use her service. That's out of the question. That's something I'm not willing to do, And I've said it many times to these people. That's not going to happen. Not on my dead body, you know what I mean? So I am not going to do it. That's fine, Go on with your life. And I don't want to talk to them, and I don't want to deal with them. I don't want them to come into my life, So anyhow, that's all I wanted to say. And a little bit random, I know, but I just felt like some things should be spoke about. I think it helped me process things and what just happened, why it happened, and stuff. I still get questions from people when I post a video asking me, this happened to you, and stuff. The probably a lot happened to me that I unaware of, and I did not know it was related, But now, what I know now, everything is related. Anything happens to you now as a target individual, everything is related. You know. Anyhow, um, um, well, I have nothing else to say, but I just wanted to kind of share with you guys this. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll be in touch.